So this is the Fajing, or explosive power for the Dan Tein punching. So this is the elementary way of training this, and it's a method that it's a part of the foundation training for internal martial arts. So when we talk about foundation, it means that there's not really beginner exercises. It's just this is what you do at the start to get a good level, and then when you have the good level, you keep doing them. That's what keeps making the level increase. So it's called foundation, not beginning exercise. But of course, there's ways to introduce the foundation for beginners. So pretty much what I'm doing here. So the explosive work, nothing is different to the slow. Otherwise, while we're doing it slow in a certain way, is to make the biomechanics perfect, to make rotational power, centrifugal force. So usually the body can't access this part to rotate from, or particularly to use the hip in a rotational way, the transverse rotation. They can't make that happen. So the body tends to tries to get power. You see people in street fights, they'll put the power out, they'll push with their back leg, but there's this big thing here. Then when people go to do core and shoulder, Tai Chi, so where it should be a rotation here, they always do this. So the body hasn't learned how to relax here to use this as a rotation point for power. That's biomechanically the way you need to be for power, otherwise this is a very unstable position. So, first part, get all those mechanics going in the slow punch. A good way to transition into this, make your arms, get the joints ready, the elbows ready. So I'm just throwing my arms off my body. So I turn, very gentle, easy, maybe about 30% power. I'm just getting a sense of there being weight in my fist. So I'm pulling that arm back, throwing that out so they coordinate together. One arm in, one arm out. And I'm making the hip turn, waist turn to throw it out really loose. So I'm definitely not locking this out. This is bad for the elbow. Okay, so we want that to be loose. Once that's loose, maybe 20 or 30 of those, it's good to go back into the slow punch. So you're aiming to keep this, all the mechanics there, but softening all the soft tissue. So you're keeping the bones in position, you're moving the skeleton, but the muscles around that is constantly relaxed. So if I made it really showy, this is how relaxed it is. Very soft all the way through till the end. And when you slow punch, it's soft all the way through, so it's just really soft. I'm not stiff moving here. So I'm doing it slow, reaching out through the arm. All the mechanics are there. And after a few years, as you relax more, you'll feel the relaxation like it wants to draw in, like you're relaxing into here, relaxing into the quad, relaxing into the feet, as if that's all this area here is supporting and generating things. When you feel that, fire it out. Do some more slow ones, 2 or 3 or more. And if that's good again, let it go out. So this is why Tai Chi does it slow. There's something that has some Fajing in it. It's building up all the Jing, the force in the body, the tendon, springiness, body relaxation, energy gathering, and firing it out. So that's a good way to do. We'll do some sets here with some different focuses. So the first focus, make your arms even. So to even think about making this fist go out, pull this back harder, as if you're elbowing someone right behind you, or you've just grabbed something and you're pulling it in hard. If you want strong power that way, you need equal force go that way. This punch should be about 60% force goes down, and the other 40% is going in this plane, horizontal plane. So you're not just going totally all the way out here, because your body will translate like that, which is useful in some parts of the training. We want even force, front and back, and a sense of the force spiraling or winding down into the ground to ground you more. So when you hit something, you're more grounded, and they will move, not you. So opposite force. So maybe we'll start here, pull back with the elbow, the face of the fist, go out. Then relax everything. Relax into here. Any disconnect that's happened, relax into your belly, relax into the quad, into your legs. Let the breath. So there's that opposite force. This goes just to my side of my hip is here. It really is too much. More in the front, just sitting there in the hip. So when I'm facing here, that forearm is ready to go. It's not here or back where it has to do this bit of a curve motion to come back in. So do a set of 20 like that, focusing on the pull back. Okay, if I do 20, we're going to talk properly. So the next set, focus on keeping your spine straight and rotate. So what that means is that the spine isn't doing this, not going side to side. It's not going here when you move. It's not folding too much here or going like this when you finish. So that pelvis a little bit tucked, gentle lift through here, chin in, this part here, gently soft, relaxed. That stays there. So you focus on just staying straight, relaxed. Just a rotation point. Good. So the head also stays forward. It'll usually want to do this where it wants to turn. That stays forward. That's quite important. It'll prevent your head shaking later. Then combine them together. So focusing now on the straight spine, comfortably straight, not projecting here, and the opposite force. So I'm getting both of those going together. That's two big parts there already. Third one and a big one is to make sure your hip and your waist are turning. So the ignition of the movement, so when you start the car, turn the key in the ignition, that's what starts it. It instantly goes, hopefully. So here, I definitely want to move. So it's my hip motion, this shake here of the hip, and the turn of the waist that continues, that throws the arm off. So we'll start from here. My first move will be no wind up, just from here, arms loose, as if my arms are a bit of cord, a bit of rope, my fists are a weight, body is like a pillar or a stake in the ground. All I can do is rotate. And as I rotate, it throws that out. So sudden shake here. So if I was to come back, it's good to practice from here sometimes. So there's no extra, there's no little bit from the shoulder here, no, and then turn, nothing from here, purely exactly from this part. So I'll put that in. And after each one, the shoulder relax down. The shoulder usually does this there, or in the middle, it'll be up, then it'll drop. Keep it relaxed and down the whole time. Practice those in sets like that, then integrate it all. There's one more part that helps with the ignition. This isn't that useful when you're doing a lot of stepping work with the punch, but it helps you get the rotation through the opposite leg. So this leg is kind of rotating in that way, as my hip turns that way, as I punch there. My foot on, so if I'm using my left arm, my foot has a sense of turning in, pretty much from here, turning in. So there's a driver there. It looks like if I let the foot move as I turn, as if that was coming in like that. Of course it doesn't move, there's just a sense of grabbing, turning that in as that comes out. This is useful to practice when you do the slow punch. Once the other things are integrated, this is like a end of biomechanics. So when I do my punch, this time I'll make it focus on pulling that and the waist also suddenly shake. So I'm doing this side now, turning in. Let everything relax into the belly, into the qua, natural spring, natural looseness in my arm. So I'm breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Letting the breath come out, focusing the awareness back to here. So good. Doing sets of 20 is quite good. To build up your endurance, go to sets of 50, go to sets of 100. I was doing sets of 300 at one stage. 100 punches gets you quite fit, builds your stamina, and takes maybe 5 minutes to do, as in the fast part. This whole workout that I've done, probably about 25 minutes is good. You can make it work in 15. You can make it work in 10. You just make it workable. The key thing is consistency. Follow what I've talked about with biomechanics and relaxation. Good luck.